Yeah, I mean, so thrilled. Like any team that's winning right now, like every game that happens, somebody is going home, and there's less teams throughout the entire country that are still getting to play basketball. So I'm really proud and excited that we won. Total team effort. Like Lior was scoring, Jay was scoring, Kendall was rebounding, Grace was rebounding. Like just great team effort. I thought we really executed the scout very well. In spurts, offensively and defensively, and yeah, just excited to keep playing.
Brian?
Coach, I know you guys were worried about their defense, how they forced turnovers, and they certainly got a lot off of you, but when you guys weren't turning over, you were shooting 60%. So can you just talk about kind of those differences and, you know, at least you're hitting your shots today with the turnovers.
Yeah, I thought great shooting. Again, so many different people hit great shots and big shots, and that's actually what we said probably all week. Like, if we just take care of the basketball, we'll be able to score. And so it was great that we did at such a high clip.
Coach, y'all stopped them and led them to a 30%, below 30% shooting game. I mean, your defense. Talk to me about what you saw from your defense and how impressed you were.
Yeah, I thought just overall execution of the defensive game plan was really good. Not too many possessions where we really weren't trying to do what we had talked about in preparation. And, you know, everybody that's still playing desperately wants to win, and everyone wants to do whatever it takes to win the game. And at this point in the year, everybody's really good, you know, that's playing. And so scout execution becomes critical, you know, because everybody's really good at this point. So I thought, you know, just overall really good team defense.
One for each of the players. Lior, 18 points tonight. Sometimes during the season you've had kind of sluggish starts or you miss your first couple of shots. Tonight didn't take long for you to lock in and start making shots. Can you speak on your focus coming into tonight and what your mentality was entering the postseason?
Yeah, I think I had the whole week to think about, like, we didn't make the tournament, like the NCAA, and I was really, really locked in because I think even though like we kind of were disappointed, I think we see the opportunity to just go win something and finish the season really good. So I think like today I was just like lock in from the beginning, I think the whole week, and just give this confidence for the team. Just know like, hey, I'm here. Let's just go after it.
And Jade, your aggression, getting to the line for 8 free throws, 5 for 6 shooting, was your game plan coming into tonight just attacking, just relentless?
Literally like you said, just attack. I mean, my coaches kept harping about, you know, that I would have opportunities to attack their feet, so that's what I was trying to do.
I'm sure this last week or two has been an emotional roller coaster for you guys. Just what does it say about you guys and your ability to kind of refocus and have the performance that you had tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think Lior spoke to it really well. Just, yeah, disappointed, but also so excited to be playing in the WBIT. Like, it's a great tournament with the really, really great teams that have won 25-plus games, won their conference, and, you know, we feel like this is a great opportunity to play really good teams. So excited to play at home, you know, for us to have potentially, the first game, potentially a second, potentially a third, is just such a cool opportunity for this ball club.
Coach, with that, and the players can speak to it as well, but you guys had I thought a pretty good crowd tonight too.
Yeah.
I don't know what the number was, but they seemed pretty energized, and the WBIT did a nice job of like creating and making it feel like a big game atmosphere.
Yeah.
Did that help? That kind of get the energy going a little bit early on?
Yeah, I think so. You guys can speak from a player perspective, but I thought, yeah, I mean, the WBIT has been awesome organizing and social media and pushing, and so I thought they did great, and we just want to keep growing the fans over this, certainly for Sunday.
For the players, did you guys sense that? Did you kind of feed off that a little bit?
I would say so, yes. I feel like it's always cool to have a lot of people out and just hear them cheer us on and all that type of stuff. So it's just a good feeling and a good environment to play in.
Yeah, definitely. What did you say? Sorry. No, you're good.
Go for it, Harrison.
Coach, Kendall tonight, doing a little bit of everything. Can you just speak on her impact, even though she only takes 4 shots, makes 3 of them, and then just 1 turnover, even on a night where that seemed to play a role, but can you just speak on her leadership and impact in this sort of setting?
Yeah, I thought Kendall was great. You know, we needed her to be good tonight because we knew we were going to play against a tremendous amount of pressure, and we needed to be poised and organized, and typically that falls on your point guard, to make sure that you're poised and organized and doing what you're supposed to do, and I thought she was great. I mean, 7 rebounds and 6 assists, 1 turnover is plus 10 points. Like, that's a very well-rounded stat sheet, so we needed her to be that, and she definitely delivered.
Jay, you were dominant on both ends of the court in the paint. How does it make you feel when you work so hard on the defensive end and you see it rewarded immediately on the offensive end? I know one specific, you had a block and then you went coast to coast and got the layup afterwards. Just talk about your intensity, just going from offense to defense, and how well your team played off of that.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good, I would say, especially just getting all that energy and like feedback from my teammates, just getting all that reassurance that we're doing good and all that type of stuff. So it just feels good all around.
Coach, I know this number doesn't really matter in the end, but only one steal tonight for your team, which is really unusually low for you guys.
Yeah.
Is that sort of like just how you were playing defense, or like what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I mean, for the game plan definitely was to be able to clog the driving lanes. You know, Southeastern Louisiana is such an athletic team that can really attack your feet. And so maybe that's part of it, you know, that we were kind of sagging a little bit more than usual and trying to close down penetration lanes. But fortunately, that didn't end up hurting us.
And the one was, I think, Kendall.
Yeah, pick six layup, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
So at least you're going to get one, make it like that.
Yeah.
Grace also had a really good night tonight with 12 points, 2 threes, and 5 rebounds. What's it been like witnessing her development into the player she's become this year?
Oh yeah, it's been really fun to watch. You know, we've all appreciated all season long for Grace, just appreciated how steady she is. She's so reliable, so consistent. Not just in games, like every day she comes to practice in the same manner, like just ready to work, ready to do her job. So it's fun to see someone like that just really, truly just does what she's supposed to do, you know, to have so much success as a young player.
Coach, Gonzaga's next, a program you're familiar with. Talk about your familiarity with the program and just preparing for them on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I love Gonzaga. It's the first place I ever coached. I was there for 5 years. You know, for those of us that spent time there, we say we're Zags for life, but not on Sunday. We'll not be a Zag on Sunday. But yeah, their coach is a very good friend of mine. We've known all of them for, 25 years probably. So definitely a program that we cheer for a lot. And it's really awesome. I don't know that we've played them here. You would probably know ever. So anyways, it'll be really fun. 2 very good teams, very different style than the team we played tonight. They're really big. They've got a couple of very dominant players. One multi-time All-American, multi-time Player of the Year in the conference, and one of the best point guard freshmen in the conference or in the country. So it's going to be a really good game.
Coach, Sarah, she did 6 minutes tonight. Is she 100% yet, or did you guys just think it was schematic? And
yeah, no, she's not 100%. I mean, she was out for a long time for a reason, and she's doing everything she can to play, which is awesome, and you know, so appreciated by her teammates and stuff. It's hard because she doesn't get a lot of reps in practice, trying to limit, you know, sort of protect her injury, and then you know, trying to get her in. And then I kind of went down and asked her, I said, how are you feeling? And she said, I don't feel great tonight. So better to just let her rest while we were up and didn't necessarily need her to play.
Do you ever have an and 2 like that?
Oh my gosh.
No, I actually asked her if like what's going on because I have no idea. So no, but it was cool. I would take it.
That's hilarious.
Every day. 4 points game. Take it.
All right, thanks guys.
All right, thanks you guys. And 2.